Hey, we're just trying to do a real-time watercolor painting real fast here because what am I looking for? Yeah, just put just a hint of blue right up here. Hmm. And we gotta get let's do like this. Maybe more yellow in that. Kind of an orange. Hmm. See what that does, if anything. I forgot we're on this weird crappy paper because I'm sort of doing this action as if I'm gonna get a good, you know, a good thing happening with the paper, but it's not so easy to. Okay, that looks pretty good. Maintain just the tiniest little speck of that highlight. I mean, it's supposed to go. Oh, whoops, supposed to go way down here, but whatever. Close enough. And I guess we would probably want to just come right in here with uh, like a warm blue. Is there such a thing as a warm blue? Kind of a blue color here. Let's see if we can't add red to this blue and say, hey, I'm a warm blue. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And just want to take care of go this right here. And that looks it. That looks like it. And then really down in this area here, it's a cool blue, but I want to quickly take a moist brush and just soften this transition line right there. Good, now we want to get a more profound blue at risk of being too literal. Let's see if we can bring it in here. Good, and now let's try to smear that out a little bit so it's not such an aggressive thing there. Okay, looks all right. And then now we want this to be there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I guess that's what we were shooting for. And I want to get that cool blue again and just come down here and hit this one line. Ready? This whole thing, this whole eye, I feel like as soon as we get a more definition and structure into that actual pupil, this is really going to start looking meaningful. I want to go with the same blue color but darker to just extend this line across the bottom. So I'm just looking, I guess that is the thing, and now I'm looking for maybe some of this here. I don't remember what color I put there, but it certainly is a Payne's gray warm Let's see. I might get a lot of blue influence in there, and maybe I think that could be what we're looking for already. And let's just start like right here. And then up here, really, we want this whole thing up here to be more red. And just sort of, let's grab this. It's not really that kind of red. I think let's go with this red we got happening over here. Maybe that's closer, and then that we want this to be. Like, you see this is like a, I don't know, brown red area, and there's like a highlight right there, so we're trying to maintain that highlight. That's where it's supposed to be, right there. And then this, we want this to come down to right here, where, and get just a peak that's right there, because you see right here there's like a triangle. That's sort of trying to get here. I'll just try to blend this dark right there and just bring that over. Might be a lot of uh, obsession with detail to be doing this micro area like that. I don't know. Hey, hi, Travis Phelps. Hey, wow, 2 thumbs up. Thanks. Thank you so much for 2 thumbs up. Okay, I just saw something there. I was really wanted to hit it. Anyway, you see this highlight here. It's definitely missing on our thing. I really don't think we can and over here we got this like whole this sheen thing right there. I would be on average inclined to make that like a blue thing just so it stands out, because this is kind of like a some kind of reflection in shadow. Like I got this shadow here as like a highlight, but it doesn't look like a flesh tone highlight. But anyway, I would be inclined to, I'm going to grab just let's see if I can find a brush appropriate for that. Like, for example, the number 8 brush. I had a number 6. I don't think I even have a 6. I think I got lost or something. But looking around, I don't really have a number 6. Okay, so what we want is a blue that's kind of like this, but more blue. This is kind of too bad, but we want to be more blue, less green. So let's see what we got happening here. That doesn't look too bad, so I'm going to water that down. Let's see what that is. That looks pretty good. So, this is supposed to represent this area. We already got like this yellow on here, and this might be weird, but we're going to find out here. All right. I don't know if that makes sense, but now I'm going to kind of pick it up so it's a lot more, a lot more subtle. We just want it to be a hint of that color, and I think that's I would call that a success. And I would also like to get some happening right there, so let's just jump in and do it. So here we're going to go right here and like this. So might be too literal. I mean, here you see the highlight, slight shadow, highlight, and this highlight down there. So I'm trying to soften the whole transition here, and let's see if we can soften that transition. And this, that should get into like a red brown. So I'm just gonna grab this random red brown right here to see if this will just come up here. guess we just want it to come up this way. And this is like wishing we were on good watercolor paper because that would be a perfect place for a big highlight. And well, that's a little bit what I would call a highlight, not exactly. It looks pretty nice, this whole area there. I would say that's a good depiction. I mean, I don't know if it really is gonna resonate or anything. And here I'm just gonna take this random brown here and let's see about just starting to hint at this eyebrow affair. And it's not really this color, but I'm just gonna see if we can get a subtle hint that says, hello, I'm gonna be the eyebrow and this is my area. Okay, cool, good. And I guess we're gonna just mop a little bit out of that. Okay, that's good enough. It sort of says, hi, I'm gonna be the eyebrow in that area. And I also want to get something, if I don't know if we got anything that's like burnt umber, but it would be good to have something that looks like burnt umber. I guess this is what passed for burnt umber in I forgot what they call this color. I'm gonna say that's related to burnt umber, if not burnt umber itself. Okay, that's kind of like what I had in mind right there. And I just want to come in here and have this part of the I should really be using the hairline brush, but you know, can't have everything. Okay, that doesn't look bad. not too horrible. And here I'm going to just go jump back into this brown here and just see if we can just sort of get a smoother little thing right there. Because the shape here is a kind of a curve, and we're not really, you know, saying strongly, hey, I'm a curve. Let's see. Let's go right here. Okay. I don't know if that's good or not. Might be terrible. Right here, sort of bring out a little bit of, you know, the sensation. Some things are closer and some things are farther. I don't know if that's good or not. Anyway, that's good, I guess. And then down here, I think we can try to pull this. And where did our little burnt umber thing go? I guess it was like this. And I just want to just trying to get this area. I think we could probably come up here too, and maybe just it's not really doing it. If this could be made more subtle, maybe. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I guess that sort of toned it down a little bit back there. And now, how about we? What color is all this stuff in the eye? That's I'm seeing a lot of blue there. Let's just hit it with an underpainting of blue. That looks good. Let's just go for it. Okay. Try to retain some white. That looks good. That looks much better. I think that's something we can build on. And while I got the blue here, I'm just going to just touch right here. And we had it there also. And I just want to blot it up so it's a hint, not a pronouncement, just a hint, a whisper of blue over there. How's that sound? Well, 3 thumbs up. Thanks so much. I think I really, experience real-time watercolor painting where we, put a bunch of details and we're doing anything but the pupil of the eye because that is supposed to just knock it out of the park once we start that center area. Okay, see you all next time. Thanks so much. Appreciate everyone's visit and all the positivity.